I have one. No, I got one Nintendo brand controller and one brand new controller.
Oh, is this a bag? Hell yeah. It's going right on the fridge. That's what I'm talking about. Design, yeah. I'm tired of looking at that one.
Now I have to get Nike.
Yeah, yeah.
The only reason I did that is square.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It's got the best of
What is it now?
System 4, right?
These are all for the Super Famicom.
Okay guys, I just got back from CCAG, and overall I thought it was a very enjoyable experience. I mean, it was a little bit crowded, and a lot of the stuff started to get picked through as the show went on, but overall I thought it was a very fun show. I mean, it was very cool to chat with some fellow collectors and negotiate some really good deals on some stuff. So yeah, if you guys live in the southeast Michigan area or the northern Ohio area, I definitely recommend this show because it's very fun. It's definitely worth your time. It's most definitely worth the drive. Me and my dad actually drove 4 hours to get to this show, but I definitely think it was well worth it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. And I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that I picked up from CCAG this year. We have some Commodore software. All of it I paid only $5 for, the entire lot. It was only $5. So we have The Train, which is like a train simulator. Kind of a crappy title for a train simulator, but whatever, it's still there. Black Gold, which I think is a simulator of the oil industry of all things, which I think is very bizarre, but we'll have to see how that game plays. Top Fuel Eliminator. This is like a drag racing simulation. Not really my thing, but I'm sure somebody out there will actually enjoy something like that. Scrabble. I love Scrabble. I think it's a really fun board game. Let's see how the Commodore version compares. We have The Drive, or Test Drive I should say. The Drive. I'm so used to talking about The Train. Anyway, Test Drive. Very, very cool. Obviously, it's a driving game. The Duel Test Drive 2. Obviously, it's another driving game. The sequel to Test Drive 1, obviously. Blue Angels. It's a flight simulator. And the last one, Red Storm Rising, which sounds a lot like Red Dawn. And it looks a lot like Red Dawn. So yeah, that is that for the Commodore software. All that I paid only $5 for, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. We have a lot of NES games. I mean, there's so many vendors selling nothing but just NES and Famicom games. I was pretty much in hog heaven, so I pretty much went crazy, and I bought a lot of games. A lot of games I didn't have, obviously. Well, actually, all of them I didn't have. But whatever. Elevator Action. We have Bad News Baseball. Super Spike Volleyball and Nintendo World Cup Soccer. Metal Gear, I only got this for $4. That was a really good deal for that game. Ghostbusters 2. Sesame Street ABC 123. Let's see, what else we got? We have The Adventure of Link, the gray cartridge version. Stone Age Gamer gave me this game right here. The Simpsons Bart Meets Radioactive Man. Stone Age Gamer had a booth at this convention, and they had a lot of really great games to pick from, and this is what I got from them. Really cool dudes. I mean, it was very nice to meet some representatives from the website. Short Order and Explode. Is that it for NES games? No, I got two more, actually. Laser Invasion. The last one is Shooting Range. So yeah, that is it for the NES games. Got a lot of really good ones that I needed for my collection. And speaking of NES, I have these right here, which I got for only $1. These are all posters. I'm not going to open all of them up because it would take a lot of time, and I just dropped one right there. But those are all posters, and each one is for a different third-party NES company. Like this one is for Konami. This one is for Capcom, I think. Can't remember. I have to open it. Yeah, this one is for Capcom. This one is actually made by Nintendo, which is really neat. I really wanted one of those, actually. And this one is made by Acclaim. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to open those up, but it would just take a lot of time, and I have quite a bit more stuff to show you. But yeah, all these posters were just $1, so I really couldn't pass that up. I thought that was really cool. Alright, we have one N64 game. I got this for a pretty good deal. I got this for $10. I got Donkey Kong 64. If you guys remember a while back, I had traded this game with a buddy of mine. Basically, I would give him this game plus some cash, and he would give me his Sega Saturn collection. And I ended up doing that, and ever since then I really wanted to get Donkey Kong 64 back, and now I have it, so that's really cool. It makes me really happy to have this game again. Let's see, we have 3 Intellivision games. All these are complete in the box with their inserts and their manuals. The Learning Company's Word Fun. We have the Learning Company's Math Fun, which are educational games, but you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're still complete in the box Intellivision games, and I really couldn't complain what games they were. And Astro Smash. I finally have this game after so much searching. I really wanted to try to hunt this game down. For whatever reason, I couldn't find it, and now I finally have a copy. Alright, and this is really cool. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to have it. This is the official Nintendo Player's Guide. This is the 1987 version, and it's basically just one big long strategy guide. Just has a lot of maps for different games, like for Zelda and for Mario and for Metroid and stuff. Some tips and tricks, and everything you need to know about every Nintendo game released in 1987. So, very, very cool. And I think that there's a couple of other different versions out there. I think there's one for 1986, and I think there's another one for 1989, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I have no idea. But this one has a copyright of 1987 on it, so that's pretty cool. It has a lot of games in it, even though it's still considered pretty early in the NES's lifespan. Alright, I got a nice pile of Famicom games here. I did not expect to find Famicom games at this convention, but I was able to find a pretty good selection of them. We have Super Mario Brothers for the Famicom. I really wanted that one. Volgard 2, which is a Japanese exclusive game. It looks really, really cool. The cover art actually made me buy it, so can't wait to try that out and see what it's like. And your guess is as good as mine as far as what this is. But again, the cover art made me buy it because it just looks so bizarre. It's made by Taito, so couldn't tell you what that is. Same thing with this one. Again, I have no idea what this is, but the cover art just made me buy it because it looks so ridiculous. I love the Japanese anime style artwork that's on it. And this one, again, your guess is as good as mine as far as what that is. But the cover art just looks so crazy, I had to get it. So yeah, all these Famicom games were about $5 a piece. I mean, you know, that's a little bit pricey, but at least I don't have to pay for shipping to get them on eBay. And plus I wanted some more Famicom games to add to my library, so I didn't mind paying that much for those. And now we have some Atari games. All of these I paid $1 each for them. Video Olympics, Sword Quest Fire World. Sorry, my camera's kind of blurry, I apologize. For the ColecoVision, Super Action Baseball. Yeah, my ColecoVision games got mixed in here. I only got 2 of them, though. The second one is Turbo. Pele Soccer. I have one more stack of Atari games to show you. Robot Tank. Sneak and Peek. Gorf, based off the arcade game. Dolphin, and unfortunately I picked up another copy of Video Olympics on accident, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I only paid $1 for it anyway, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like I paid like $10 for it or anything like that. Oh, and I almost forgot one. I got another copy of Fishing Derby because the copy I have already has a really crappy end label, and now I got an upgrade, so that's pretty cool, and I only paid $1 for it. And the rest of the stuff that's in here is just really crappy third-party joysticks for the Commodore 64, Atari, Genesis. You know, basically anything that uses that 9-pin connector, as you can see there. Just some third-party joysticks. These actually came with the Commodore software that I bought. And here's a 6-button Genesis controller. It looks pretty cool, actually. And that's that. I mean, just some third-party joysticks and things like that, and a sticker from Stone Age Gamer. When I went to their booth, they gave me a sticker and a magnet, so yeah. Alright, so that is all the stuff that I got from CCAG this year, and overall I thought it was a very, very good show. I had tons of fun, And like I said, if you guys are near the Southeast Michigan area or near the Northern Ohio area, definitely give this show a shot. You will not be disappointed. So that's it, guys, and as always, have a good day.